contrary to popular belief about guys, the single men I know keep their homes exceptionally clean. What male stereotypes don't apply to you? Reddit Opinion 1. I'm a pretty good cook. Does that stereotype of men not cooking still exist? Edit. I love how half of the replies are, like, what the fuck are you even talking about? Are you dumb? And the other half is like, yeah, man, that stereotype is so true. But that's why I asked. Stop treating your experience as the ultimate truth, people. Reddit Opinion 2. Although I still live with my dad at the age of 26, I don't consider myself a failure, and I'm not a slob. I have finished my university degree and have a full-time job in my field. It's just that renting is simply too expensive. I do every chore that an average independent person does. I cook, clean the apartment, do the laundry, pay the bills, etc. Basically, Dad is my roomie. Reddit Opinion 3. I can speak emotions quite fluently. It's a lot easier when it's about someone else's feelings. However, this isn't about me being unconnected to my own emotional side, but rather a significantly strong reluctance in exposing myself to people I don't trust deeply or am not truly comfortable around. Also, being heterosexual, I don't immediately get in full-blown horny mode whenever I see a hot lady. Reddit Opinion 4. I'm not the breadwinner. I do all of the housework. I stay home with the baby. Edit. This got a lot more attention than I expected. My wife and I have been married for 5 years. 3 years ago, I was miserable in a 9-to-6 office job, and she just finished school with her nurse practitioner license. I got an opportunity to get in on the ground floor of a tech startup for equity. Involved, although minimal pay up front. We decided that I would pursue this opportunity, and when we had kids, I would be staying home with them while she works since I'd be working from home. It's been 3 years since then. I co-founded a second company in March, and our first child was born in May. We have family help, and I'm able to make my own schedule. I try to make life as easy for my wife as I can, because I know her job is very stressful, and she only gets to see our daughter 2 to 3 hours max per day. To us, it was a no-brainer. For me to go back to an office job just for my salary to go to childcare seems foolish. So yay, I do the dishes, cook, clean, grocery shop, etc. because it's the best thing for my family at this time. 10 years from now, we could be living a very different life, and we'll make the same decisions to better the lives of our children. Reddit Opinion 5. I'd opt not to sleep with someone on the first date, or few. I'm not set in my ways, but my default stance is to get to know me a bit first. Branching off that, I care more about a connection with a good person. I'm not just looking to bang every hot chick out there, and I don't cheat. I'm gross and crude, rude, because I love that style of humor. But I'm not sleazy, degrading, etc. like what I see a lot of complaints from women about men, or how I see some guys behave. And I'm not a fan of locker room talk. All that I want to bang this bird, and she's got mad tits and all that. Reddit Opinion 6. My domestic skills are on point. My place is neat and tidy. I love aesthetics and decorating. I am a great cook. I bake. I sew. I garden. Got a pretty wild fashion sense, although I'm not into fashion, and spend way too much time picking out an outfit. I model sometimes, and have no qualms wearing dresses or makeup, even though I don't normally. Does that count? I'm a big crier. Profound movies, books, works of art, and deeply personal conversations of someone's trauma easily move me to tears. And sometimes I'll just be walking around and be suddenly overwhelmed by the beauty or tragedy of life and start weeping. Not into sports or video games, although I enjoy playing them when I do. Although it's funny, because I think most people would describe me as fairly butch, and I would too. Reddit Opinion 7. Oh God, my hubby is not just tidier than me, but cleaner too. No sitting on the bed unless it is in bed clothes. Change from outside clothes to home clothes as soon as he gets in. Re-clean the already clean dishes before we even use them for food. Dude, we washed them like yesterday. Yeah, but there's dust. Haha. Sounds impossible to live with. But it's not that bad once we compromised quite a bit. So when plating food, since he's so obsessed with rewashing the dishes, he has to do all that cause. I'm not doing that at every meal every day, for example. Reddit opinion 8. I cannot stand beer. I think it is the most repulsive substance you could possibly drink. It's literally just rotten barley water, in my opinion. I have tried so many beers. Commercial, imports, dark, light, etchy. It's all disgusting. Give me a good rum or bourbon. And if you really want to make me happy, give me something fruity like a Malibu Sunrise or a Bahama Mama. But mostly, I just drink tea. I also bake nearly every day. I make cookies, cakes, brownies, muffins, etc. All from scratch. I even make my own bread. I literally bake a loaf of bread every 2 to 3 days. And I love to give my baked goods out to whoever will take them. For Christmas, all my neighbors receive a plate of various cookies, cupcakes, brownies, fudge, and fresh baked bread, all made from scratch. Boxed desserts are horrible and either don't or just barely save you any work, money, or time. Reddit opinion 9. Pretty much most of it. I'm emotionally sensitive and like talking about my feelings. I'm not that interested in sex, nor do I really care that much about the way a woman looks. I'm a pretty good cook. I'm not at all interested in sports, cars, or most other stereotypically male hobbies. I'm a pretty calm and soft-spoken person. I greatly prefer wine over beer. I have quite a few of female friends who I care about in a completely platonic way, which shockingly, some people seem to think is impossible. And probably some more stuff I can't think of right now. Reddit opinion 10. A lot. I cry. I don't obsess over football or any other sport for that matter. I love being Little Spoon. I cook and clean regularly. I care more about personality than looks. And compassionate. I love that my girlfriend is smarter than me in a lot of ways. I enthusiastically eat pussy. I'm not attached to material possessions. After reading some more comments, thought I'd throw this curveball. I'm comfortable enough with my sexuality that I once had sex with a guy. Afterwards, I was like, cool. Not my thing. I don't know if straight men don't take dicks in the ass. Is necessarily a stereotype. What other askreddit thread would I share this in? Reddit opinion 11. I fucking love scented candles and a big mug of chamomile tea with a hint of honey from my friends' beehives. I eat meat once a week and mostly veggies. I grill a lot in the summer though. If a lady curls up because it's cold, I hug back. No boners or copping a feel. Be a dude someone can trust without having an agenda. Be the anti-stereotype. Also, as a straight dude with some gay friends, I'll happily join them at a gay bar without feeling my masculinity is in danger. Everybody knows, so they don't hit on me. I also never pay for drinks there, which is kinda nice since cocktails are mad expensive. I also walk drunk girls home without taking advantage of the situation. And if I cop a feel, it's a feel of her hair while she pukes her €10 cocktail almost completely into the toilet. If you need a girl to be drunk to be liked or to get a chance, you are part of the problem. Be a bro and talk to her while she's sober or lightly buzzed. Also, Coco destroyed me emotionally. Reddit opinion 12. I am quite hygienic and my home is squeaky clean. I am in touch with my feelings. I can express what I feel very clearly. This has been a huge struggle. It doesn't come naturally, but I am open about my emotions now. I love cute things. I literally sub to cat, puppy, small animals, subreddits, and hugely enjoy cute little animals. I use conditioner for my hair, leave and mask, and I apply body lotion. I would be okay with exfoliating, but I haven't done it yet. Love pink, purple, yellow, and just colorful stuff. So basically, I like many things straight. Anly, men aren't supposed to like. I am no more gays or feminine, or whatever people call some of those things than your average guy. Reddit opinion 13. I love to wiggle, dance, boogie, get crunk, break it down, turn it up and jive at every opportunity. If it was up to me, the world should have a constant theme song so I can just bounce on my feet while I buy groceries, go to the bank, wait for meetings, do my laundry, everything, much, and especially after a few drinks, do it so freely that a handful of women thought I was gay cud of that. Funnily enough, only Asian women. Didn't faze me. Nothing can stop me, except my feet hurting. Side note, I'm a relatively jacked metal head, so no one expects the fridge-sized man in the dying fetus t-shirt to be oh so hard. Reddit opinion 14. I don't mind ironing, at least when I'm doing it. That is, sometimes I can put it off and let the pile get far too big before I decide it needs doing. Once I start though, I stick a movie or TV show on and just get on with it. When I moved out of my parents', my girlfriend insisted she wouldn't do it because none of her clothes needed ironing. So it was a case of do it myself or wear creased clothes. To balance that, my home isn't exactly clean. I hate doing housework. So I wait until it's noticeably not clean before doing it, and even then, I try to get it done as quick as possible. Hats off to people who do it every week or even more often, so that their house is always spotless. I definitely need to look into hiring a cleaner. Reddit opinion 15. In my experience, the flats I've been to, it's the single women living alone who are messy as shit. The guys usually don't have enough stuff to clutter the house, and those who have a lot of stuff collect things. But as it's a part of a collection like to keep it tidy and organized, it's also my experience living in student housing. Same for cooking. The guys I have lived with spend time in the kitchen cooking properly put together meals, while the women live on pizza, pasta, sozig, and ready-made meals of different descriptions. Have lived the last 6 years in student housing where 10 flats share a common large kitchen. Have probably lived with about 30 different people during that time. 50-50 guys. Girls. Reddit opinion 16. Oh, this one's gonna be a list. Emotional. Very much. Wear my heart on my sleeve. 3 breakups. Sexual harassment. Mental illness. None of it could deter me from being the man who lives my emotions. Cooking. Can impress my mom. I learned from her, but do it better in many places. Not the oh Sonny, you made mama proud, but hey wait, how did you make this one? I can't do this. Cleanliness and organization. Sweeped my dorm room clean 6 times a day. Home improvement and home building. IKEA is my favorite store and I dream of my ideal home every day. Architecture. Check. Interior design. Check. Art and craft. Check. I have a big gang of guys who'd keep me out whole weekends for drinks and parties. Pinch me. Please. Haven't seen that ever. Will add more. Edit. How could I even forget this? Colors, aesthetics, clothes combination. I know what's real. Navy blue, cobalt blue, and royal blue. My ex said that I could definitely help her with her engagement dress, planning to imagine an attire which she wouldn't expect from men generally. And she was a psychologist. Reddit opinion 17. I can cook really, really well. I, often enough, get asked by my wife when she has a cooking misadventure, how can she save it? Then she says, how are you so good at this? I've read cookbooks and watched videos in the last few years. when I started getting compliments and realized I may have a talent, but it was really just trial and error cooking for myself for years. I always had a clean bachelor pad, well decorated with art on the walls. Laundry was always in a hamper or in the closet. No piles of shit everywhere. I don't like video games. I think they're a waste of time. Apparently this is odd enough, I would frequently get a comment when women came to my place. Whoa, you're like the one guy that doesn't have a video game console featuring prominently in their living room. Or something to that effect. Most of my movie collection is romance, drama, or foreign. I'm not one of those guys who needs guy time. My best friend is my wife. Even my ex-wife was my best friend all the way to the end, even if we didn't work out as a relationship. I actually just do not understand at all the I need guy time. I'm going to hang out with my bros. Women are more fun to hang out with. It's funny, but when we hang out with my wife and her friends, the males and females usually split into different groups, and I'm always hanging out with the females. Reddit opinion 18. I like cooking. I like gardening. I don't watch sports. I'm not horny all the time. I like a clean home. I don't like sleeping around. I'm not particularly handy. My hand-feet to penis ratio does not match. I like dancing. I tear up during sad movies. I like baking and dessert making. Fashionable and like to design my home. I don't only have male friends. I don't work in construction, in other male-dominant fields. I like wine more than beer. I like arts. I like to do arts and crafts for my gift wrappings. I don't know, but stereotyping girl or boy things in 2020. One is kinda odd in my opinion. People have started to accept others and themselves for liking different things. Just do what you want and don't think if that is manly or girly. Thank you so much for watching. Your time and attention mean a lot to me. I hope you enjoyed the stories. I would be happy about a like. Please share your opinion about the posts in the comments. Also, subscribe to my channel and activate the bell. Have a wonderful day. See you next time.